Okay guys, we've had Lord of the Heroes content on this channel for a little while, and I think it's about time I do a formal review of the game. I've been playing it for, 2 weeks now? We're almost done with the entirety of the normal campaign. We almost have our Chrom. We have a good idea of the progression of the game at this point. So I wanted to give a little bit of my thoughts and what I think about Lord of Heroes moving forward.
Just do it!
The first thing to say about Lord of Heroes is that it's beautiful. I think that the art style in it is amazing. It has some of my favorite character designs in any game, and definitely in any gacha so far. I think characters like Aleve and Olivia are fantastically done. Walther is really cool looking. Same with Aslan. I think that there's a lot of really cool heroes to work with in this game so far. I also think that the item system is pretty interesting and the evolution system is pretty interesting. I think that the guild system is really cool. It has a ton of potential. I like the interfaces that the game throws at you. And overall, I think that this game has a really good core to it. But when you break down how this game functions as a gacha and its grind, the game begins to lose a lot of residual value to you, the player. There is no summoning system for heroes, and heroes are probably the most important aspect of the game. In fact, they're breaking up into a couple of different systems. You can either get them through story, exclusively through story, you can get them exclusively through contracts, or you can get them exclusively for paying. And obviously the ones that you exclusively pay for are the best. The best hero in the game you can only get through paying, and that's quite a bummer. And the contracts, the first one is 15 days, and after that each contract is a month. So they're giving you one good hero a month for free. The rest of it you have to grind through the campaign, or you have to do things like the Chronicles. I forgot to mention the Chronicles 2 seconds ago. The Chronicles let you either buy things with the in-game currency, such as the crystals, or the in-game currency, such as the renown. The price tags on a lot of those are pretty substantial. By going through the normal campaign 1, you can get basically 9,000 gems, which is equatable to either 3,000 heroes or 3,000 and 6,000 hero. Renowned, most of those are either several million renowned, 500,000 renowned. They're pretty expensive on the renowned side of things. And thankfully, some of the better characters that you can get through the system are pretty affordable. So you can get a pretty solid team rather quickly, but then you start looking into the grind factor behind it. And, well, let's put it this way. I have a meme going with Tag the Legend. If you guys don't know who Tag the Legend is, you need to go into the YouTube search bar and you type in Tag the Legend. Tag the Legend and subscribe to that man. He puts out some really good content. He is on the grind. He is more efficient with his time than I am, that's for sure. Anyways, about how hard it is for me to get round agates level 1. Round agates are purely RNG through story campaign. Our agates are. And I had 88 level 1 triangles before I could get 30 rounds. And that's just from that's just from the grind. And most of the round agates I bought from the shop over the course of 2 days. I think I got 15 of them from the shop. So that was pretty fortunate. And now I gotta wait another 30 level 1s to get my Johann to 4 stars, and then starts the grind past that for the 5-star units. Also things like striker emblems, guardian emblems, cleric emblems, things of that nature, they are also RNG based and dropped. And honestly, it can get a little old very quickly, especially when the drop rates feel very random. It would be better if they told you up front what your odds were. Maybe we have better chances in some areas than others. There isn't a lot of information out there. I'm not about to sit around and grind these dungeons and tell you guys what that is. That ain't my life, I'm sorry. And then the daily dungeons for gold and EXP, they're helpful, but they aren't that helpful. I just feel like this game is designed to make you hit a roadblock and grind your way out of it very often and very quickly. That's not fun in my opinion. I don't really feel like I am getting my time's worth of value back. Games like Exo's Heroes, games like Guardian Tales, I honestly feel like I'm getting my time's worth back most of the time, and I can definitely feel a sense of progression. Obviously, I have my gripes with Exo's Heroes and I have my gripes with Guardian Tales, but at the core, they're pretty good gachas. Lord of Heroes is really struggling in my mind in terms of its replayability, its longevity, but there's a really good core there. There's a couple of tweaks that they can make that would make it more accessible to more people. It would make it more marketable, and honestly would bring them in more money. But they're not taking that route. Why? I'm not quite sure, but it is Clover Games after all. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would I rate this game? I'd probably put it firmly at, I guess, 7? Yeah, I think it's fun. I think playing through the normal story is fun, but there's no redeeming qualities to keep progressing past that. The PvP system feels like a joke in itself. There's little to no strategic decisions that do not hamper you for a very long period of time. If you do not do the research and you just play the game and enjoy it, you're gonna have a bad time. You have to know what you're doing, and the grind is insane. Like, seriously, I don't want to do that again. I am interested to stick on top of the game and see what they do story-wise. And so I will be following the updates of Lord of Heroes, and I may come back with new updates. I probably will do news-related items for Lord of Heroes still on this channel. It is something that I'm going to keep in my back pocket, but unlike a game like Guardian Tales or Exos, this game cannot be your primary gacha. And we have Idola and Genshin Impact coming out here shortly, so there is next to no chance in my mind that this game is going to have priority for you. But with that said, if you're looking for a time passer, if you're looking for something that gets your attention for a week and is beautiful and has good character design, this might be the game for you. But don't leave your current game for this game. This isn't the gacha for that. If you like this review, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, guys. We're on that grind for 1,000 subs. We're pretty far away from it right now, but we'll get there one day. I am really looking forward to Idola. The more I look into that game, the more interested I am. And then Genshin Impact, I am a mixed bag on, but that's probably next on a horizon. If I'm missing something, if there's a new gacha you want me to review, or you want me to go back and review an old gacha and how it stands in 2020, let me know in the comments. I'm interested to provide you guys with what you want. This is just fun to me to go through this process to think and offer reviews and feedback and interact with you guys. So don't be a stranger. Take care, guys.